Hello guys, it's been a long time since I've actually done a blog. But at the moment I'm preparing for an exhibition I have in the Paper Arts Gallery in Bristol. I have 3 walls in this exhibition, so I thought I'd show you how I envision it. I don't curate it when I get down there because that's very time consuming, so I usually do it on the computer. I get the measurements from the gallery, and then I just scale all the paintings that I might show and put them on the wall and see what they look like. So I thought I'd show you how I'm doing that at the moment. Wall 2 that one actually is. So this is a big wall, so I'm putting the big paintings on here. We've got the Ceremonial Gala, the Sherlock and the Caprica 6. These are all much bigger paintings, so they're going to go on one wall together. I've scaled it so I can put the grids on, so each of these red squares is 1 inch. So I'm just figuring out here, figure out what the gaps are. I've just seen that's 8 inches by just counting those squares there, and I just need to count the gaps in between them, which is 1 to 4.5, so it's about 4.5 inches. So I'll note that down. So that wall's final, the other 2 walls are not. We've got this wall here, which is the side wall. I thought this wall will be a bit brighter than the other ones, so I've gone for all the very bright 60s stuff. We've got these Beatles ones here, spray paint and Bowie ones. This wall is very messy at the moment. I'm trying to think if I can fit more in. I think I probably could squeeze a couple in. The show's called Pop Rocks, and this is the painting they used for the poster, because it's obviously very rock and roll and very pop artish. So this wall is still very much work in progress, so I'm not sure I'll do this. And then the biggest wall is this one, very long wall, which I think I'm going to do just like an ode to nerd. There's a stupid way of calling it nerd culture, because I don't think you need to be a nerd or anything to appreciate these things. I guess it just distinguishes it from I don't know, Towie, I guess, and How I Met Your Mother, I guess, is the difference. We've got some Firefly here, Kick-Ass, Wolvie, Link, Breaking Bad, Daryl, Joker, Felicia Day. I think Felicia Day may be a wee bit too niche. Sorry, I don't know if we'll put her in. And R2D2. I'm thinking I might really try to squeeze them all in. I don't know if I can do it. Let's try, shall we? So if we move right river to there, Wolvie up, he's tight to the Breaking Bads, so that you can see that I could squeeze them in. I reckon it could be a bit of a tight squeeze, and the same the other side. So I might do that. I might do 3, then 2, then 3. I could even go 3 and 3, 2 lots of 3. They'd probably be a bit too high. That's the only thing here. You've got to imagine this is quite high, so this bit of wall is 7 foot tall. So if you've got a painting up here, unless you're 6'6", you're not going to be able to really see it. So it needs to be in the middle. So that's what I'm working on. I much prefer doing it this way to, if you've ever hung an exhibition, I'm sure nearly all of you have, getting there and hanging it is very time consuming, trying to get everything level. And if you don't know where things are going to go, you're going to be putting stuff up and taking it down and wandering away and coming back. Get to see how everything's going to sit together. The process works really well. I recommend trying it if you are going to set up an exhibition. Anyway, that's what I'm doing at the moment. I'll update you when I finally decided on it, which could take a long time because I keep changing my mind and I keep painting more paintings. It's chilly today. This is wall 3, which is the longest wall and the main wall. I decided to go for a T-shape on this one, of 2 big paintings at the end here. We've got Breaking Bad and Let It Be, then we're going R2, River. I'm not 100% sure on Boba Fett being there. He's a bit out of sorts. Hit Girl and then Daryl. I'm messing around with, maybe I should add Joker, not sure. Wolvie. So these are my 2 spares, and I've also got a Link one which is spare at the moment. So I've got these 3 spare, whether or not to add these into it. So Link would probably go there and have to lose the Let It Be. And I think Joker would match better than Boba Fett. I'm still not sure. Anyway, this wall is done. Wall 1 as I've called it. This is going to be my bright wall, but we've got some spray paints. We've got spray painted Beatles. It's just Beatles and Bowie actually. 2 Beatles, 3 Beatles actually, and 2 Bowies. This is another reason why I may remove the Let It Be from here, because we've already got 3 Beatles paintings up here. All but finished. I'll show you now. Here we go. So these are the wall options. That's wall 1, that one's locked down. Wall 2 is either that, actually wall 3, or that. So the difference is Boba Fett and Let It Be on that one, and on that one Joker and Link. Probably lean towards Link and Boba Fett, so one of each. And then Wall 1, just 2 options on that one. The difference is removing the white one and bringing in a second spray painting one, which I might do actually. And then I've just done this mock-up so I can actually see how the wall looks. So that's the first wall, and then there's that wall and that wall, and that's how it's going to look. I mean, that's give or take exactly how it looks. So this is a really handy way of visualizing how your exhibition is going to look without you actually having to, do it. I mean, this isn't perfect. Obviously, this angle here of this painting should be up there, but that's regardless, really. But yeah, I think that's roughly what it's going to look like. And if you are in Bristol, come to the exhibition. It's at the Paper Arts Gallery in Bristol, in Broadmead, if you know the area. It's on from the 17th of February 2015 until the 23rd of February. And if you're in the area, pop in and see it. I'll be there on the Saturday if you want to pop in and say hello. That's how I prep my exhibitions. How interesting. See you later. Bye.